Welcome back to Fast Forward. I'm Rick Williams. Well, this young man coming up can't drive on the open road, but he can sure let it rip on the raceway. We met up with 13-year-old hot rod racer Dimetrious Morris from Yeadon, Pennsylvania. Here's Matt O'Donnell with the story.
He is at the New Jersey ACTO Raceway. He's getting ready. He's revved up, and he's going to make a run. This is what life looks like every summer weekend for 13-year-old Dimetrious Morris. He's been a drag racer on the Junior Super Pro circuit since he was 10 years old.
It feels great. It's fun. Sitting back, just waiting for the lights to come down on the tree. And you just try to nail it off the starting line, try to get the best reaction time you can.
Drag racing is different from traditional car racing. Only two cars, called junior dragsters, race together on the track at one time, reaching speeds of up to 85 miles an hour. The goal is not who gets to the finish line first, but who leaves the starting line first, or cuts a good light, as it's called. The racers get a visual countdown from an electronically controlled light tree before they speed down the 1/8 mile straightaway.
Cutting the light, about getting the best reaction time you can. Cutting the light so close, but if you cut it too much, you'll foul because you went too early. If you don't cut the tree real good, that's how close the cars are running. If you don't cut a good light, you can lose like that.
You also have to predetermine your speed, your dial-in time, which is usually the maximum speed that your car reaches on the 1/8 mile straightaway.
Your dial-in time is how fast you think you're going to get to the finish line. 7.9 seconds, 11.6 seconds. In my junior dragster, it takes me about 7.9 seconds to get to the 8th mile. And you have to try to stay around that time, but if you go faster than that time, that's a breakout.
Same thing as being put on the trailer.
Getting put on the trailer, that's kind of saying you just pack things up and go home.
But Dimetrious doesn't get put on the trailer that often. His top rate runs have garnered him several awards and accolades, and a lot of notoriety in the community.
It's fun having a lot of trophies, going arounds. Just feels good.
We're gradually coming into the sport, and that's one of our goals, is to go out and try to promote African Americans in this sport.
His dad, Linwood Morris, a former competitive race car driver himself, has been with him every step of the way.
I'm really proud of him.
He wasn't fazed when his son wanted to start driving at the age of 10.
Well, I was really excited. With that. I guess every father wants the kid to follow into something that they enjoyed.
And his mom, Madeline, thinks she knows why.
Well, I used to always go to the racetrack with my husband, and while I was carrying Dimetrious, he was at the racetrack also, but he didn't know it.
The need for speed must run in the family genes.
We came home and we talked about the car for a while, just to make sure that's what he wanted, because once you make that initial investment, you're stuck with it.
And talk about an investment. This hobby has been known to hit the pocket pretty hard.
If you wanted to buy a new car complete with engine, your racing attire and everything, you're going to spend somewhere between $7,000 to $15,000. Helmet, pants, gloves, shoes, that's going to put you somewhere between $300 and $500. Each track event we go to, we spend from $75 to $100 each day, each time we go.
From traveling to races and taking care of the gear, there sure are a lot of moving parts for this young man and his family to keep track of. So how about a tour of his tried and true ride?
These are the metal rims. You move back here, you have the steering wheel, it's removable. Here's the helmet, here's the gas tank, 2 back tires. They're steel too. Just keep your mind focused on it. I mean, they say if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. So I mean, just keep your mind on drag racing, and you're just as good as everybody else out there on the track. You have to think that way.
Here are some other things you should know before taking a drag down the speedway.
To be a junior dragster racer, you have to have a National Hot Rod Association license. You have to apply for it and submit your application fee.
The National Hot Rod Association gives you this number, and this will stay with you as long as you race a junior dragster. This number 1419 is a winner.
Well, the Dimetrious Junior Racing Team can be found competing at racetracks all across the region, and we wish them a fun and fast season on the circuit. Up next on Fast Forward, teaching our kids the need indeed to give back. Stay with us.